Hello, everyone. It's me, Captain Blueberry Buckaroo, aka Lancer737. Um, Sorry, it's been a while for me visiting everyone's Equestria. It's just this week has been so busy. In fact, it's just been busy nonstop. It's not just a weekly thing. And I'm just sorry, especially for the videos coming out late and then YouTube messing with the can't talk, algorithms again to the point to where, like, just in one week, I went from 400 views to like less than 100. Oh, well, what can you do? Anyway, I'm going to go visit you guys as Equestria and also collect some stuff first before I do that. Anyway, did you guys see the news about this year's Comic Con? I think it's the one that's going to be in California. There's multiple ones. Um, they're actually going to have a special My Little Pony collectible. It's going to be based off G1, though. Not that that's too much of a problem. It would have been cooler if it was, G4, but whatever. And I saw that the pre orders are still out for the My Little Pony manga. So don't forget to check that out if when you get a chance. Okay. Last I left off, I was revisiting the 90s in the friend list because I may have missed some people, even though I technically I don't think I did. I think it's just the game won't let me visit them, but I promised I would do it, so I'm doing it again. And this one should be longer since I actually have time to visit for a longer period of time. But anyway, what do you guys think, though, about there being a special collectible at just Comic Con for MLP that they're going to show off? Or I shouldn't say show off, but that you can get, because it's been quite a long time at any Comic Con, just Comic Con, or any convention that's not strictly MLP themed, to have a collectible like that. I think, at least. Anyway, we're gonna go visit Aunt, but not really. And then Blue Knight. Nope, sorry, Blue Knight. That is a pretty cool name, though. Happy Days. Ruby Daisy. That's also a cool one. Rosie. That's cool. This person may have leveled up because the name is. I could have sworn in the last video I visited them. And it does look pretty excellent. I do remember this place. Um, I think my favorite spot was this area. And I do believe it was when I last visited this one that I wish that the two sisters they would lose their castle that they made exclusively for this game and move them to this castle, kind of like what they did with the Twilight Sparkle, where she used to have, and technically you can make her still have it, but she used to have the library, and then when the seasons came and they included them into the game, where she had the crystal castle tree. Yeah, it's kind of like a tree, although the actual Tree of Harmony really is a crystal tree house now. But yeah, they included this one, and so you could have her moving into this one. And well, anyway, that's what I would have done when the castle of the two sisters came out. I would have moved them out of the one because it looks, I like it, but this looks way cooler, and it's way much closer to what we've seen them living in before they moved into the castle and Canterlot. Anyway, this is a really cool place, and we're gonna head on out. Hope you guys are having a really good summer. It's unusually cool where I am. Actually, I take it back. I guess the last summers were unusually warm because where I am, it actually should be pretty cool. Because I live in a really cold place, which is good for me. I like cold weather. The only time I like being hot is when I'm able to swim, which unfortunately where I am, you that's the only problem I have with the place where I live. There are no places really that you can swim outside. There's tons of lakes and ponds, but they're only meant for fishing or boating. You're not supposed to swim in them, which is kind of weird. And then I would love to be in an outdoor pool. They have no outdoor pools at all in this giant place. They expect you to swim in an indoor pool, and that I hate indoor pools. I hate them. The last one I was in was kind of gross. Even though it was at a health club, it still was gross. I didn't like it one bit. Not one bit, Dr. Knight. Okay. November Man, Rudolph. Well, yeah, it's Randolph. John Benedict. Nope. Happy. And I am sorry for everyone that I'm not unable to visit. That's not my fault. It is strictly, purely just the game preventing me from doing so. Happy Days. Happy Days. Hello again, Happy Days. I actually don't remember this place. But I know I had to have seen it unless by chance I just now added them. But it looks very decent. It's actually, you know what? I think I do remember this place now because of the way it's designed. It's much closer in design to how I had my Sweet Apple Acres, because I wanted it to be more based off utility than just having it be symmetric, having it all aligned or closely aligned as best as possible. This looks familiar. I think I did comment on this, how I thought it was pretty cool that they had put a bunch of statues by the schoolhouse. But I also swear I remember one that they put a whole bunch of guard statues by the ice cream place, which, is deserving of it. And then you got Princess Luna right there. This is a really awesome place. Not just because of her, but she helps. And you got the great and powerful Trixie, which, is also swell. And I think that is Rainbow Blitz. Yeah, that's Rainbow Blitz. Anyway, and the happiest tree ever. This was Happy Days Place, and it's pretty cool. We're gonna move on out because I do remember that place. And I don't need a score rating thingamajig, because I know I've already given one in the past, so it's not relevant now. But in the end, it doesn't matter. I like everyone's place. And again, please forgive me for the time, both the spacing between episodes where I visit them and the times that I upload them, because people are wanting commentary with them. I just can't do it whenever I want, because of the conditions of where I am at. You'll hear things or people hear me that don't want to hear this, or you'll hear people that you shouldn't, that are kind of strange. Lotus music, magic music, Aunt Days, King Pie, nope. Uncle Daisy, nope. Pine Aardvark, not Aardvark. That name does sound familiar. Blue Knights is obviously a cool name. And this place looks pretty excellent. Yeah, I definitely remember this one too, especially because they built their place, around the center, probably to save money and to get to the elements as quickly as possible, so they could, finish at least the Nightmare Moon story arc. I'm actually looking for the elements, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've all been activated. Yeah, and there's Trixie by Trixie's place. I remember this place pretty well. It is a good design. They did an excellent job, and I love all the trees that they have here. And yeah, and I remember making a comment before too that it was like they put some of their the different seasons, both weather wise and story arc wise, they put them in their own specific sections, which, I kind of do that myself. If we got all the stuff all at once, I mean, every single bit of thing, it probably wouldn't end that way. But because, we have everything built, and then all these new seasons, new buildings and items come out, you kind of tend to put them in one section, mostly. And there's Celestias and Lunas, which, I kind of thought about putting it there, but it's just, I really like this spot right here, especially by the element of honesty. With having no one important to guard over it, I felt obligated to put Luna and Celestia's place there since Applejack's house had been moved. This was like when they finally did have the Sweet Apple Acres update. When the update came out, they moved every single apple pony out of Ponyville and put them there, which, makes sense. They should be there on their farm. But it felt kind of empty, kind of lonely. Kind of missed having Apple Fritter and Applejack running around. And it wasn't until a while after that they finally put Applejack back in Ponyville, but it was only her. Well, I Apple Bloom too. I don't think Big Mac is ever gonna be in Ponyville though. Anyway, this is an excellent place, and we're gonna go on to the next one, and it'll be epic too. Trust me. You can trust me on all things I ever tell you. Pretty much. Anyway, if we don't have any more glitches, uh, hopefully we'll see plenty of awesome Ponyvilles and, Sweet Apple Acres and Canterlots and Crystal Empires and maybe even Clugtown. From the messages I get, it seems like a lot of people don't know. I mean, sorry, don't have Clugtown, which I'm sorry I can't really help with that because I guess when it came out, I was so high level or I had enough items or whatever that it just instantly gave me Clugtown. So I don't actually know what the requirements are to have it unlocked. It had to do with my level, I'm assuming. Or items of some kind. Or maybe it was a glitch and I just got lucky. You'll never know. Yeah, and I remember this place too. This one was also pretty awesome. I loved all the rocks, and I was complimenting the person, Iceblade, for keeping all the rocks because of the character it adds, especially during Halloween. Halloween, it will be really awesome. And don't forget that in Canterlot, when you have rocks and you use the nighttime theme slash, the Grand Galloping Gala theme, it adds really cool lanterns on the rocks. So take that in mind. I think that makes them look out excellent as well. Iceblade was awesome. I think I said that, but I had to clarify that just in case. And I hope everyone's making good progress in this. I'm actually somewhat doing bad in this campaign because I should be taking my time and just gathering up all the rubies I can. But apparently, the first time I played this campaign, I went on my way not to use any characters. I wanted specific items, so I saved up rubies just for speed running through it. And so I'm kind of stuck having to do that again just to accomplish it. So I'm actually not going to really harvest any rubies from this event, even though I should have been able to if I had bought characters for each segment of the campaign. The thing about the campaign though was that just about all the ones that you win were the ones I wanted. It was like all the alternate ones for the quest, or most of them, I either didn't have enough rubies for, or I just didn't like the character and I didn't want to get them at the moment. So that kind of screws things up. Anyway, Blossom Night. Blossom Night's place looks pretty nice. I am pretty sure. Yeah, I also remember Sugar Cube Corner being done up like this, but I didn't get the impression until this time looking at it that it kind of reminds me of the box art for Candyland. which is appropriate. You do know there is a version of Candyland that has the ponies in it. I wouldn't mind collecting it, maybe. Maybe. I mean, there's a couple of more serious MLP collectibles I should get over that game board, but it still looks pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely remember this place. I definitely liked it. I still like it a lot. It's very nicely done. It has a lot of character and a lot of imagination went into this. Also, I remember seeing this multiple times, multiple times. We're gonna Blossom Night is lucked out. Blossom Night is almost regular now on this channel. Anyway, we're gonna go right down to the previous one, and we're gonna check it out. Okay. That reminds me. I think what Wubcake might be one of the final guests of honor at the last MLP convention. Not the last convention, but like the main one of the most oldest and most popular ones. I think Wubcake might be one of the guests of honor. If it's not her, it might be one of the cosplayers. I don't remember. I was seeing, unfortunately, the celebrities of our community are fighting each other right now. When I say celebrities, I don't mean like the actual show members. I mean like the famous members that are fans, unfortunately. It seems like 2 years ago, after the drama with the unnamed person, I refuse to name their name on this channel because they're a really bad person. It seems like the drama with them caused a sickness to seep into our fandom where now we look for reasons not to like each other and attack each other really bad, which is unfortunate because that's not the spirit of the show. And it's just something we haven't really recovered from, and it makes me sad. Actually, I prefer talking to most of you over most of the other people I run into because it seems like, it spread out a lot, that problem that arose. Yes, I remember this place as well. The happiest tree ever. And this also was pretty awesome. Is still pretty awesome. Um, it almost looks like they wanted one of everything, or pretty close to one of everything, and they just wanted to display that and keep it kind of basic, which, is not necessarily a bad thing because it looks nice here. Like I'd said before, I normally would not go for completely uh, completely covering the entire ground area so that nothing can grow. But still, the details that have been added do sort of make up for it. I like it definitely. It's definitely like 5 hooves of approval. Anyway, this was a pretty cool place, and we're gonna move on to the next one. And then the next one, and then the next one until the game either lets me see everyone's place or explodes, which is quite possible because the nuclear reactor in my phone has been acting funny and getting hot will really easily, way too easily, in my opinion. And, I could be doing this commentary and then it has a nuclear reaction and then my hands burn off, and then I have to learn to play video games and play this game with my foot, which, might take a couple days, which is still inconvenient, but whatever. Joe Pants. Hello, Joe Pants. Anyway, this place, an evil rarity, of course. This place, okay, yeah, it does. This place also does look familiar. Happiest tree ever. Um, yeah, I definitely remember this. That was a cool design. Kind of funny, too, having all the statues guarding Luna's chariot. And then making this really thick, happy forest around. I'm assuming that's Zakura's. Yeah, that's definitely Zakura's tree. Now, do you know though, unless there's a secret path that I can't see, which would be really, really cool, it appears there is a pony trapped in there with Zakura's tree, with no way out. And judging by the fact that they're gray, I want to say that that's either Mr. Breezy or Lucky Clover, which he's obviously not going to be lucky. The only reason I'm saying Mr. Breezy is because, to me, it might be clear through a PC screen, but to me, it looks like he's possibly wearing the hat that Mr. Breezy would have. But at the same time, I think Mr. Breezy might be more tan colored. So, in which case, the only other one I can think of that's gray that has a similar look, from what I can see of him, would be Lucky Clover, which is obviously not lucky at the moment. The great and powerful Trixie will fix everything. She'll save Lucky Clover behind the scenes. Anyway, that was Joe Pants, and that's definitely 6 O's of approval. Now, if you could pick anything you would want to be a collectible at Comic Con or any BronyCon, what would you pick? For me, I would definitely pick Guardian of Equestria Princess Luna, because I feel like we got gypped that we never ever got a Princess Luna like they promised. Like before Toys R Us crashed. It's coming back, by the way. I, they gave us the impression it was gone forever, but it's actually coming back. When the movie came out, they announced that we would be getting Guardians of Harmony Princess Luna that was packaged with a named hippogriff name like Sky Ranger or something like that. Or maybe that was the name of the one that did come out, and like it was either Sky Ranger or like Slipstream. Yeah, actually, I want to say that actually was his name, Slipstream. Anyway, they were supposed to be a Toys R Us exclusive. I'm also sorry for going further down than I should have because I was talking and not paying attention. But we were supposed to get them, and then Toys R Us went bankrupt, and I guess all those exclusives just went out the window. We're never gonna get the Princess Luna, super detailed, accurate Princess Luna. It makes me sad, really, really sad. It's like my favorite one, please. You got all the other cool ones. Actually, I would have loved them to make one of everyone, everyone. It's unfortunate we won't, but it's just how it is. It Princess of the Night gets no love. Stygian gets no love. At least Spike did. I mean, heck, I'm surprised. I'm incredibly surprised they made a collectible based off adult Spike, the cool adult Spike. I mean, wow. That is like one of the coolest looking dragons I've seen, and I love purple dragons. They're my favorite type of dragon. To have that actually made was awesome. I mean, what the chances? I saw it and I was like, that's something awesome, and I know for a fact because my most favorite things are never made. It will never exist, and then lo and behold, they make a Guardians of Harmony adult Spike, and I was like, wow, they did it. I gotta get it. Anyway, Spike Night. I actually don't think I've been here before. Wait a minute. I have been here before. Yeah, I definitely have been here before. I definitely remember this. This part was my favorite part. I really like the design of it. It's very, very busy place, and some of it is not coherent, but for overall the design actually is. It's just some sections of it are not. But I did like it. I think I gave it 5 or 6 hooves of approval. Could be wrong, but that's even then that's what I'm feeling now. But with Princess Luna definitely right here and Rainbow Dash, it's definitely 8 hooves of approval now. Oh, you got Amethyst Star, so maybe 9 hooves of approval. But yeah, my favorite section definitely is where the happy tree, surrounded by tons of happy trees, are. The most epic tree with its kingdom of trees, the key tree kingdom. Anyway, that's Spike Night, and again, that's also an excellent place. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I have gone past, or I'm getting pretty close to where some of the viewers were concerned I had skipped them, which again, I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure if I wasn't able to see anyone, it's just because the game won't allow it, because the game is very weird, very touchy, obviously. Ah, okay. I just skipped. When you're going fast, it actually makes the blacked out spaces look just the same as the ones that are not activated yet. Okay. Rosie. Silver Pants. That's actually kind of a cool name. I like silver. Violet Days. Can't have enough of those. Violet Pants. Can't have enough of those either, especially if you're the Hulk. It just keeps going through them. Violet Pants, and it looks like they're ready for winter. I'm pretty sure I've actually been here before because I do remember making commentary on a place that still had its winter stuff out, which there's that's not necessarily a problem. I like the design. Actually, I kind of wish it was snowing right now. That or fall. Snow or fall would be great right now. You got an epic happy tree that almost looked like it had icicles on it, but I think it always has that design, which is unfortunate because I think they should have made it so it's affected by weather too. It does look kind of weird sometimes when you have some structures that don't have snow on them, even though it's winter, because they didn't make the design for it to have a winter appearance. Rainbow Blitz. Coolest version of Twilight. Talking to evil rarity. It's a travesty. Truly it is. And you got plenty of bills. I actually want to say they may have quit during around Christmas. But you never know, maybe they didn't. They just really love the winter look. Anyway, I definitely give this place 6, maybe 7 hooves of approval because it is a really nice looking place. Anyway, thank you for that, Violet Pants. You did a good job. And chill out. Roll out. I'm Optimus Prime, and I also like ponies, and it's time to roll out. I used to do a much better job as Optimus Prime. I actually learned I could do Optimus Prime when I used to try to imitate John Wayne. Which, oddly enough, if you look at the backstory behind Optimus Prime, the guy that originally played as Optimus Prime was channeling John Wayne when he was voice acting as him. Kind of a cool tidbit there, don't you think? Super Destroyer or Super Star Destroyer. You'll never know. Okay, Super Destroyer. Oh, Super Destroyer player. It actually did obscure some of the name. This place looks really awesome, and I actually, now that I think about it, maybe I did see this place too, but I still really, really loved seeing all the hedges everywhere. I wish I had enough room for that. But with everything already built, I mean, technically I could do that now, but I would have to condense a lot of stuff to do that. Looks very nice. Got plenty of places for the ponies to eat outside by the epic happy tree. And some Easter happy trees too, which, is awesome. And that's a very loving happy tree right there. And love that bridge. That's why I have it by Luna and Celestia's. Got some mini golf, although that might be too many for mini golf. I would love to have, if I'm going to play mini golf, it's going to have to take up the walking space where the benches are all the way to where this motel is, hotel, I should say. I want to do a lot of mini golfing. I don't want to just go to one little thing where you can only putt it once and it's like, well, you did it once, so what did you think? It's like, it's just one game. Where's the river? Where's the spinning wheel? And where's the fish? And it's like, this isn't that kind of a mini golf. We wanted an extra mini golf game. And that's why Luna is like going further up, because she's also disgusted with that mini golf course. Anyway, this place is really nicely done. Really, really, really nicely done. It would be nice to see it finished. I don't know if we'll ever see it be finished. I'm assuming they're still playing, but you never know. The only reason I say that is because of the Easter decorations. But at the same time, I still have mine up, and I probably need to take that down very soon. Anyway, that was Super Destroyer Player. And here we go. We're going to go visit some other players. Some other players. Um, anyway, it seems like now, out of all the different corporations or companies or franchises I like, it seems like Hasbro's is the one that makes me the happiest nowadays. Because I think I mentioned this before, but besides MLP, which is still my favorite one, and tied for first place out of every single thing I could like, um, I like Transformers a lot. I like Mask a lot. Mobile Armored Strike Command. That Mask, not the Mask with Jim Carrey, which that still is a decent movie. It's just I don't think it aged well. Cloud from Final Fantasy VII is nowhere to be seen, of course. Okay, let's go check this place out. Okay, I'm sure this is a new place. It looks very interesting having the Mitzel be nearly empty, and it's definitely by choice because the the Nightmare Moon's shadow is nowhere to be seen in the center, so that's not why they nearly left it empty, nearly. So it'd be interesting to see what they have planned for it. Looking at the walkways, it's very reminiscent of Sweet Apple Acres again, my version of Sweet Apple Acres. And you got the Happy Tree next to darn it, I forgot her name. She's the singer pony, slash Pegasus of the movie, My Little Pony movie. I forget her name. She's the one with the yellow and black hair. But it's pretty decent. This section right here reminds me of Roblox. There's this one section I went to where you could make your avatar look like an MLP character, and it was very jam packed, full of characters. That's what this reminds me of. Even though there's only a few pony looking things in it. That's just what this reminded me of. So it makes me happy seeing it. So from what I'm looking of this place, and that actually might be my favorite one. I mean, it's kind of crazy, but you know what? Why not? Um, I want to give this. Oh, you got Princess Luna. She's by the lava. She's in the lava. I swear she's in the lava. What is Princess Luna doing in the lava? Oh my gosh, what is she doing in the lava? Someone threw her a life preserver. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I wasn't expecting to see her in the lava. She's literally in the lava. And she's talking to someone too. This could be a bad sign. I think Nightmare Moon's coming back. Anyway, this is definitely a really cool place, except for where Luna is. It's really hot where Luna is. Definitely 7 hooves of approval. Definitely, if not more. And there's Starlight Glimmer, but for a second, I swear that looked like Magpie Pony. It's like Magpie Pony in the game. What's going on here with that? How can Magpie Pony appear in the game? And that's a pretty nice looking style for Rainbow Dash. I do like that one, but it looks better from the side. From the front, it looks a bit strange. Ranger pony and two Fluttershy's. Oh my gosh, I better get some more pizza rolls. Anyway, this is probably 8 hooves of approval. This was a really cool place. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Gonna do a couple more and stop. I don't want this video to be too long. Finally making progress. Yep, making progress. Anyway, here we go. Here we go. Okay. I mean, I'm so used to having to, you know, go really far because the thing never keeps track of where you've been that I'm not used to quickly getting to where I need to go. Isn't that kind of funny? We got staring. They also have a winter theme, which, is cool, no pun intended. I like what they did around the hotel. That's a very awesome look. That it looks like they somewhat tried to do what I did with my Griffin structures, which I felt like there's not really much you can do with it because there's not very many of them. Great and powerful Trixie stage. And then you got this nice park here with some Parasprites, which is going to ruin the experience, but whatever. Whatever. Like the hedges that are by the elements. Again, it makes it feel like they're more important. Except for laughter didn't get one. What the hey? Neither did kindness. Luna's gonna investigate and decide your fate for not making kindness and laughter a priority when laughter and kindness were the wait a second. She had honesty. Okay, never mind. She might not have had kindness. I think it was loyalty, laughter, honesty. I can't remember the other one though, because remember, Luna and Celestia were not just the bearers of the elements, but they could have 4 of them all at once, or one had 5 maybe, because some people still think there's actually 8 elements. No, sorry, some people think there's 7 elements. Yeah, there's 8 elements now. Before we thought maybe there were 7, but now there's 8. 18. There's 18 elements now. 18 elements to friendship. You got laughter, you got honesty, you got loyalty and kindness, generosity. You also got pizza. Pizza is an element of friendship. Oh, what's that? Another one? Theme parks. Theme parks is the next element of friendship. Who's going to get the element of theme parks? Do you ask? Oh, it's going to be Flim and Flam because they have learned the elements of friendship. And the element of friendship that they bring to the table is indeed theme parks. Oh, what's the next one you say? Oh, the next one is the rich friend. Filthy Rich is going to be that friend. He brings money to the table. And so they can go on expensive trips and do expensive things. Anyway, that's Starry Cake's place, and I really like the design of it. Got 2 dragons following each other, both of them evil. Definitely 8 hooves of approval. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's Star Hunter. Okay, 9 hooves of approval. That is 9 solid hooves of approval. Solid hooves of onomatium. The most unbreakable of unbreakable metals until you break them. And if you break them, well, that's a lot of expensive stuff that you're going to have to pay for. And knock on wood, I don't want to have to ever pay for anything like that. Anyway, that's Starry Cake, and their place was really cool. Okay, I'm going to do one more after Starry Cake. Just one. Because I'm getting pretty close to having to do some other stuff. And I swear I'm trying. It's just not turning out well, and I hate to say it, it's just I'm still working on those projects. I've bitten off more than I can chew. So instead of having one done and out really fast, I'm like slowly working on all these things. And even though I have all these videos coming out with games, I'm actually still not really playing very much. They're old game. It's like the one with Kefka. I did that almost 2 weeks ago, if not 3 weeks ago. It was a long time ago. At least that's what it feels like. I know it's been a long time, and it's only this. I'm only able to play the mobile games at the moment, and it's very stressful and upsetting. Anyway, let's. Sorry, photo. I couldn't check out your place. Filter days. Nope. Lotus. Nope. Shining. Nope. Magic music. Nope. Honey. Nope. Cloud again. Nope. Goldie Daisy. No. Peachy. We got Peachy. And Peachy's place looks really, 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 really awesome. It's like that one other place with the hedges, but even more extravagant. This place looks incredible, actually. It's all one giant happy forest that's also a happy city since it's integrated. Oh, you got the aquarium. I want to say I either have the aquarium, I can't deploy it, or I have the aquarium, but because I have so little space, I have it tucked away in such a place that it's like you're going to have to look at a corner maybe of my map to look at it. But it looks really awesome. Really, really awesome. Definitely the Castle of the Two Sisters is my favorite place. At least I thought so. What the heck? Um, I don't know what that is, but it looks pretty cool. Wish I could tap on it to see if it had a special sound effect. That's one thing I kind of don't like about the new items. Or rather, I do like the new items, but one aspect that I don't like about new items that we get is they give them all the same characteristical metal clanging sound when you touch them. They don't have their own unique sound effects anymore, which is kind of upsetting. But Peachy Cookie's place is really awesome. This might be the first one to ever get 10 hooves of approval. Don't ask me what animal would have 10 hooves because it doesn't sound conventional. And I wouldn't want to be one or be around one either because it probably would be angry and the stampede would be horrendously dangerous by a factor of 10 compared to other horses. Actually, probably not that high because I was thinking of humans, but whatever at the moment. You got Starlight and you got Scoot. Rainbow Dash is behind there. Um, oh, you got Queen Applejack. I didn't see Princess Luna, but I'm pretty sure she's around somewhere. Probably hiding. Doing something. Princess stuff, or maybe superhero stuff. You never know with Luna. Or maybe she's just inside the castle and playing some Halo. Something I wish I was doing. Not that I'm not having fun with this game. I am having fun with this game. It's just when I'm not playing it, I'm horrendously busy, horrendously, and some of the other games I play, they feel like they're more of a chore now than an actual game, especially Injustice, and half the time Skullgirls. They just came out with a new story mode, so that kind of fixes that. But like. The grinding is too much in Injustice 2. I'm so far away from completing Power Girl, it's not even funny. Anyway, Peachy Cookie, you get 10 hooves of approval. That's the first one. And you're the first person I've gone to that I can say for sure you get 10 hooves of approval. And this is a really awesome place. Ironically, I don't see Princess Luna, so maybe it's quite possible you actually haven't completed the Nightmare Moon story arc. But either way, the place looks fantastic. Oh, wait, there she is right there. Awesome! Princess Luna is by Discord's balloon statue. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I definitely enjoyed it, and I hope you liked everyone's Equestria anyway. You guys take it easy, and I think tomorrow I will. Well, I'll see. I'll either visit your guys' places tomorrow, and or I'll have a video with the next part of the campaign up. We'll see. Anyway, take it easy, everyone.